All right, hey friends out there in YouTube land, Robert Hamm here with Robert Hamm Photography. Today I'm joined by my youngest boy. He's just rocking out on his Nintendo 2DS. He wants to join us today. And actually I'm including just a little bit of a wider view for you today. A couple people have asked to see a little bit more of what the office looks like. And I just thought I'd share a few updates. Guys, these are our weekly updates for June 26, 2017. Today we're going to talk about the camera that I'm producing for you all. We're going to talk a little bit about my other channels that I've got going on and a couple of my special projects which are taking place right now. So let's kick it off, right? So let's talk about the other cool stuff that's happening. Right now, I just got done with 2 weddings. I've got a small reprieve, and that means I have a chance to work on a couple of my side projects that I'd like. Just so that you know, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about me and play a song with me, you can do so over on School of Uke, where I teach ukulele. And it's just a little side project that I work on, but you can find it on YouTube, School of Uke, U-K-E. It's pretty cool. There's a few songs on there, I think maybe 8 or 10 individual videos up there. And I post a video whenever I get a chance, so it's kind of cool. Some of you that saw my last video about pumped up kicks that I did will know that I play guitar and some other things, but that's just something fun to learn about me. And as you see laying around, you know, I just kind of got stuff everywhere right now. I've been very busy. Even though I'm done with the wedding from Kerala, if you guys want to go see that, check that out over on roberthamphotography.com. You'll get a chance to see northeastern North Carolina, and that's pretty cool, by the way, if you haven't had a chance to see that. Really neat oceanside and beach scenes. Also, the architecture in northeastern North Carolina is really special. And I'm now working on their video, which is a lot of fun. And I'm working on their deliverable items. So those things take me about a month to put together. So I've got about another 2 weeks and I'll be done with all that stuff and be able to deliver it. And I look forward to sharing that with you guys when I do. And I finished up my big golf course wedding as well, which was pretty cool. That took place on Sunday. And right now I'm in the middle of editing their photos. In fact, before I did this video, I was working on their formal images right now. So it's kind of like this is what I do. So whenever I'm in the middle of something, when I get tired, I like a lot of things in my office because I can go and do something. So you may not see it, but I got the guitars on the wall over there. And so sometimes I just pick up a guitar and I start playing just because, you know, I need to have that kind of creative escape. Another channel you may not know about, it only has maybe 1 or 2 videos, but it's actually The Game Room, youtube.com/The Game Room. There are very, very few subscribers. I started the channel in last Christmas, 2016, and I wanted to put up videos of my kids and I playing the 3DS. And actually, we've recorded several videos. I just haven't had time to edit them all together. But that's what we do. So as a family, we do a couple things. We play the guitar, we go to the park, I take pictures of them almost all the time, and I love playing video games with them. And I really like the 3DS. I don't know, man. I like the Switch too, but the 3DS is a really cool system, and it's got a lot of games, and we have a good time playing it. So something else that you might notice up here, you'll see a couple swords. You'll see my trophies or gifts that I got when I was in the Army. I've been decorated several times. Nothing for valor or anything because I was never in war, but just for doing a good job. And I'm very proud of my former Army career. But I'm also proud of the fact that, you know, guys, you may not know, but I've been in the martial arts. I got my black belt in 2000. I've got over 25 years of experience and practice. I still practice and train around here for many, many years. I trained and taught as an instructor. My final post as an instructor was with a wonderful school here in Virginia Beach, the Family Martial Arts Center. For 5 years, I trained and taught with them the art of Ed Parker style Kempo. And actually, I absolutely love Kempo. It's my favorite style for me, Parker style Kempo. And it works, man, I don't know. It just really jives with me. My career started out in Taekwondo. I went through Hangil and Mudokwan Taekwondo growing up. For a time after I got my black belt, I studied Jiaoge Kung Fu for a little bit, but from there I really became interested in the sword, and so I began studying the sword Ishin Ru Iaido, of which I am a ranked black belt, which is pretty cool. And it kind of all culminated with Kempo, and I really enjoy that. So even though I don't teach right now, I stopped teaching 2 years ago when my photography business really picked up. I still absolutely enjoy it and love it, and I teach students out here in my home. Sometimes we teach down at the park, sometimes it's down at the beach. And it's something that I really hope to get back into. I really miss being in a dojo environment. I really miss teaching, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. And I stay up. So we get up and stay up to date, I should say. So I get up, I practice, I do my kicks and punches, train with people. And man, it's so cool. You can actually see some old videos of mine if you look at FMAC, youtube.com/Family Martial Arts Center. You'll see me in some of those. And you might even see some of mine on an old channel that I had for FMAC. I don't know. But how cool was that? Really, really enjoyable and good stuff. And that's a part of my past that I'm very proud of. So you've got a chance to learn a little bit about me. The last thing you don't know is actually this is where this office that we see, it's so cluttered because I share it with 2 other people, actually 3 other people, and there's my kids. Lots of times, the 17-year-old will come in here and read books while I'm working because it's nice and quiet. And it's just nice that she'll feel comfortable enough to come in here and relax with me. And then, of course, Robert, I homeschool him. He's my older son than Ira. And, of course, his desk is over there. And we make all kinds of things like mechanoid and robots. I've got books on circuitry and things like that. And then Ira, you know, he's right over here. This is his desk. And we have his little ukulele. And we just pick up and play the video games. And so all of this takes place here. This is a working room. It's working for me, but it also works for my kids, right? So that's how we do it. And that brings me on to the box camera. Okay, so I've got some really cool things to share with you. I'm excited about the camera that we're bringing to market. And I kind of saved this to the last because I wanted you to watch it to learn a lot about everything. And just, you know, isn't that what you do? You save the best for last? So let me share with you. I got a little piece of information. I'm still working on all of my trademarking and stuff. Well, I guess not really trademarking. I'm just working on the things that I would need to have done to bring to market before I announce the name and too many particulars. You know, I got to protect myself in this project that I'm working on for us. But how cool is it that I've decided to go with 120 film? And if for one reason more than anything else, I've decided to go with 120 film for the simple fact that the cartridge system that I'm designing, I made it in such that the lens, the primary lens for the camera, is built into the cartridge system. And it actually screws on through a set of threads like a filter ring. That ensures proper placement. You know, it's very, very precise. But how cool is it that because the lens can screw on and come off, I'm bringing to market a camera with you guys with a very special feature. The first ever box camera that gives you the ability to change lens focal lengths. So you can choose to have a wide, or you can choose to have a portrait, telephoto, focal length, you know, things like that. Now, of course, you'd have to do that before you changed your film, right? It's not like you're going to change it each one. So it doesn't give you the same kind of functionality as like a DSLR where you can change out the camera lens. But how cool is it that you now have control over that? This is just one of the several things that I've put together in order to bring a really awesome camera to market. I don't want to just make some other box camera. I want to make something relevant. 120 film with the cartridge system that I'm designing allows me to add a feature that makes the camera relevant. And I'm excited to say that's not the only feature I'm going to be bringing to you guys. But I want to keep building this excitement, and I can't share too much with you because I'm still in the process of getting a lot of these technical things squared down and protected so that I can bring it to market without it being chopped up and someone else stealing it. But I know I'm going to need help with that. In order to do so and have a good, successful launch over on Kickstarter, I'm going to need about 3,000 to 4,000 total subs or friends or fans or likes. And that's going to be on all my social media channels. I've got about 1,500 right now. Thank you so much if you're already supporting us. But I need some more. So don't forget to like and share this video. But also, I'm going to open up a Facebook page once I get the camera and all the logoing and the media pack, the media kit done, and I get some of these things protected, you know, through legal protections. That way, when I start talking about it, it won't just get picked up by some other company and ran with and done. Because I want to bring this to you guys for me. And when I do open it up over on Facebook, I'm going to need some help, right? I know I'm going to need some help with moderating the Facebook page because Facebook has been one of those things I've never been that great with. So if you're a social network warrior and you're looking to be a part of this a little bit more in the a little hands-on, then all you need to do is email me and we'll work something out. You know, I don't know what will happen. You know, of course, this is a completely fan-funded project. It's a Kickstarter project that we're trying to do. And so I don't know what kind of compensations or things out there, but I know that if you're as excited about this as I am, then we can work something out together, whether it be merchandise or a camera or something like that once it comes through for all of your efforts. But I am going to need some help. And so if you're interested in helping in any way, hit that email button and let me know about it. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what you think is cool about the camera, why you want to help, how it would help you. You know, just give me a little rundown about who you are, and we'll begin a dialogue. But that's not all. Once everything gets launched and I am able to reveal the name of the camera and show you some images of some of these things that make the camera special, I'm going to begin revealing quite a bit more. Like I've got polo t-shirts, I've got polos and t-shirts being printed up, maybe some hats or something like that, to be able to thank people that are really doing a good job and helping me out, as merchandise that you can purchase. But more important, as different subscriber or pledge levels over on Kickstarter, you'll be able to purchase different packages in order to make this camera worthwhile. And I'm looking, once everything's said and done, the camera is probably going to be around $200 retail, and we'll have definitely a first funding discount for those that begin funding and helping me get this camera on the way. Remember, it's going to be all hand-built. These will be hand-built by myself. I've got a team of craftsmen. They happen to be my family, if you don't remember. I've got a couple of architects and several builders in my family, and one amazing woodworker that's very well known with the Cutter's Craft down on North Carolina. You can find out newspaper articles about one of those guys. That's my uncle. And how cool is that? He's an expert woodworker, master craftsman. And so we're putting this thing together. I've got a lot of great talent in order to bring this to market, and I'm excited about it. And we'll be using traditional case making techniques in order to make the product extremely high quality and really nice. So I'm excited about that. One last thing is I've got the lens optics squared away, guys. I'm excited, and I can't wait to announce my partner that we'll be getting all of our lenses from. And it will be glass lenses with multiple coatings that are very special type of glass. And so that is really, really cool for you guys. There's so much more I want to share with you, but I'll have to wait until next week for that. The final thing I want to let you know is my project for my magazine, or my zine, is taking place in northeastern North Carolina on 158. We're going to take pictures of all those little town centers, you know, those little streets that are all no more. They're all demolished and broken down. So how interesting is it going to be to look at Murfreesboro, North Carolina, Scotland Neck, North Carolina, Rich Square, North Carolina, and take some in-depth looks at those things like Leggett and Hobgood, North Carolina, all these little places that used to be right on the main drag, but now are basically ghost towns with tumbleweeds. And that will be a self-produced book that can go along and sell to support the project, but also be packaged in with different pledge levels or support levels. Whew, I hope that I've been able to maintain my 5-minute. I don't think I have. We're probably closer to 10. If you've stuck around this long, I want to say thank you. Mr. Pookie, we're going to look right here and we're going to say thank you. Guys, if you like this work that I do over here on Instagram, don't forget to hit me up over there at Rob Hamm Photo. You can find me over on Facebook at Robert Hamm Photography, just the /. And of course, you can find me here. Don't forget to email me. I'm very excited about all this. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to remind you that I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I think